others. But 0 American lives were taken due to marijuana use. Our message to you, Mr. President, is to legalize the use and growth of medical marijuana in the United States.
Very interesting question. Well, I'm a little bit torn. I like the idea of collecting taxes to go to schools and public works programs and fixing the infrastructure of our great state of Nevada, but I'm also totally against people running around smoking dope. So I have mixed feelings, I guess. I think the revenue would be great, but I think it's going to come with some problems and issues, and all these young people should not be smoking dope and doing drugs. So it's hard to be anti-drug adults and community when you legalize things. So I'm a little torn.
After forgetting who she and her loved ones were, my mother-in-law, a teacher for 35 years, then forgot how to speak, feed herself, dress herself, and go to the bathroom herself, all by the age of 60. Lauren's father and a team of caregivers dedicate their lives to letting my mother-in-law be as comfortable as she can be. They would love to do more, but can't. Deaths from Alzheimer's have increased almost 70% in the last 15 years. Over 5 million Americans have Alzheimer's, and at this rate, in 35 years, as many as 16 million will have the disease. Americans whisper the word Alzheimer's because their government whispers the word Alzheimer's. And although a whisper is better than the silence that the Alzheimer's community has been facing for decades, it's still not enough. It needs to be yelled and screamed to the point that it finally gets the attention and the funding that it deserves and needs. Her studies show that Alzheimer's and related dementia is the most costly condition in the United States. Yes, it's more costly than heart disease in a country where for $1.29 you can get a taco made out of Doritos. They're delicious, but they're not healthy.
Medical marijuana, I think it's better than lots of the narcotics they give people. Now, with that said, all my friends that smoked a lot of pot in high school, they're all kind of idiots, so don't smoke pot. But I think it's better than a lot of the narcotics that we use out there. I think those are more damaging to humans than medical marijuana.
What most people don't know about cannabis is that it isn't just used for recreational use. It has several chemicals that can be beneficial to one's health. The cannabis plant has 66 compounds that are termed cannabinoids. The 2 main compounds are THC, which is tetrahydrocannabinol, marijuana's main psychoactive ingredient, which also increases appetite and reduces nausea and pain. The other is CBD, which stands for cannabidiol, which reduces the negative effects of THC, also has inflammatory, anticonvulsants, and antipsychotic and analgesic properties.
It helps with anxiety. It helps with being someone that has shows in front of 50, 60,000 people who have to do meet and greets and be friendly and cordial to thousands of fans. It helps with relaxation. It helps with appetite. It helps with nausea when you're on a flight from here to Africa 16 hours straight. It helps with rest. It helps with sleep.
As medical studies continue to prove that marijuana can do all kinds of things, like help heal broken bones and lessen the effects of depression, well, now we're learning that weed has the ability to treat ADD and ADHD.
He's been convulsing now for 7 minutes.
How quickly do you expect this to work?
Within, like, the first 5 minutes. And I'm done. Like,
that's it?
That's it.
It was actually less than a minute.
Depending on the attack and the day.
I mean, that is pretty extraordinary.